appreciated. I don't really like having to wait 3 or even 6 months sometimes for the second part, so always like that about this series. Fantastic episode last night, of course. Lots of fan service towards the end of the episode, which is great. Quite a perilous situation we did get in, but thank you guys for the comments. A lot of things are starting to make quite a bit of sense now in terms of the assassination attempt and such. Also, I did want to say that I will be, or at least I'll try to watch the trailer that just got released for the second part at the end of the video, if you guys want to stick around for that.
Yeah, this is going to be a good episode.
Little slight spoiler of that, I did see who does sing the opening, and I think I've only ever heard 1 or maximum 2 songs from them before, but what that was the Fire Force opening,
After Mal like fell on
which is
top
one of my favourite songs, Mr. Green Apple I think it's called. Really love that song, so
oh, Jinshi.
I'm hoping for the I'm hoping for this one to be a banger as well. Do let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section though.
Yeah,
Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. That scene there also makes a lot of sense now to me, with her holding that
let's see
element, I'll call it, I forget what it's actually called, but, and then she looks at young Jinshi and she's like, and then she realises, I think she realises who exactly that is.
I wonder if this is gonna be
Where's the frog?
This is gonna be
I
the
wonder
end.
if she'll actually put that together today.
Have season break.
Alright.
I mean,
it's gonna be the
she
next
kind
one.
of theorised it anyway, but it was just like,
Well, not break, but like just end of the first quarter.
Yeah, a few of them are talking about.
Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Ya me imaginaba que iban por ahí.
Oh,
It's been 2 hours.
Ya han pasado 2 horas.
Yeah, it's been a
Вони
while.
не знають. Або тільки
these guys
наші
are probably
знають, а
all
всі
just
не
thinking, well,
думають,
he's
що він
dead.
Right.
чимось
Galshun is...
непотрібним займається з мало.
They're all happy.
Mm-hmm.
На скількись процентів вони
Right.
може і праві.
Well, you gotta stay here though, right?
oh.
If the party was wrapped up, you could go, probably.
No
Interesting.
solo interesado.
Chisho.
Seeing that cooked head of that big thing there just makes me
Come on, let's
remember
hurry up and
this
get back to
horrible
Mel
video
and
that was
Jinshi.
going
Come
around on
on.
Twitter a few months ago. This guy from
I don't think
America.
Yeah,
the
we-
one who-
I like this guy a lot.
His head
Something's
down on
moving.
the nose, a bit
Momento importante.
Kazigets.
Okay, hi.
horrible to watch.
Ну цікаво, куди піде далі ця сцена.
Jesus
I'm
Christ,
letting you get
that's
out.
so...
Вона речі романтика, а з іншого боку,
You don't
вона
want to say.
занадто
So
форситься,
detailed.
занадто
Oh,
швидко.
Your hand.
Nah. She's like, this situation is very peculiar.
It's amazing. My first thought is not
Oh!
Що вона там трогає?
I don't think that's
О,
right.
невже мама все ж таки дізнається?
I think this
I
is
see you,
confirmed, but I'm
Jinshi.
not pretty sure how.
Pero ¿quién la
Yeah.
What? That's
It's
wild.
touching something.
Girl, what?
Yeah, okay.
Що відбувається? Ситуація повністю непристойно робиш.
Yeah,
А
she's
навпаки.
not.
realizing.
Yo, man! I'm gonna need you to stop.
comiendo la
Yo
palabra
creo que
para
se estaba
que se
I
la
think her
provocara.
interest is gonna take a back here, isn't
I'm
it?
so sorry.
He's obviously not a
my...
eunuch.
That's wild.
Look,
Debería,
I can
pero-
read.
it was
No,
already
ще й музика
Oh,
така.
pretty
that's
obvious.
actually
but-
Ніби мама зараз
I'm
все
sorry,
розкриє
why?
супер таємницю
Sure.
Why was
століття.
your hand specifically
Big.
right there, like right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah, a
guess.
lot. She's kind of figured it out.
Actions speak
¿Y
better than
cómo la
words, I
agarra?
guess.
That's really cute how
I
he's
think
holding
she
her there.
already knew.
I don't think you need
Може
to.
вам прийде собака?
She's trying to ignore the truth.
Yeah, I don't
She was
think
actually
it's
jealous.
Така музика грає. Я не відчуваю серйозності.
You
You already know the truth.
She understands how
Sorry.
important this is.
You already know too much.
Yeah, he's trying to
God play.
divert the whole thing.
Va a asumir
Мама
que
все ж
andaban-
таки
Oh, look, there's the
не
frog.
захотіла
The frog's fine. You
думати.
didn't crush anything.
Is this the
I did not
frog?
expect this.
It was a very good
Oh,
chapter.
right.
Відсторонитися від розмови.
Yep, yep.
No, it wasn't.
Deny it.
Buena
Oh,
rama.
look at
deny
that,
it.
that face she had there. Is
As long as you
she's
leave it
trying to
denial, you're
forget
gonna be
everything
safe.
that's happening here, so she doesn't have to deal with the
He's like,
consequences.
actually, it's way better than I thought. Don't you dare insult me. Yeah, exactly.
Ah, bueno.
That's some
Well,
big
she's so much
Мама
process.
знищує інший просто.
Fairly big.
That's the word he focused
Такого він
on.
точно захоче і
There's
правду
also some
сказати.
tiny frogs out there. So.
Hey, you know what? Just be glad she's calling it somewhat large, okay?
That's
Oh,
actually
no,
Знаєте, з
that's
того
giant.
боку,
Just be
треба
happy
від
about
цього
it.
сторонитися, щоб проблем не було, а з іншого боку, те, що вона говорить, можуть і на проблему наставити,
It's
якби,
so
наприклад,
cute.
Джинші не був.
She does not want to
Bueno,
get
Francis.
into
Це
this
добре,
troublesome
або
like
навпаки
that, you know?
якийсь не дуже
And it's,
приємно.
yeah,
This is such a cute conversation.
There is even more danger.
Mm.
Eso no es lo que él
Nothing
quiere.
Oh no.
So she doesn't want to
Are
know
you-
Oh,
anything else.
hello, Jinchi.
But
Oh my
What
god.
are you doing?
What did you
Що
do?
відбувається?
For a while.
He wouldn't.
What?
Ей, ей, ей.
Was that a
Son?
Нормально,
Maybe he
поліз
would.
більше.
Shit.
Again, I put emphasis in her leg.
Right.
Що це в нас тут за поза? Ну,
Максим,
якщо чесно,
Oh, let's just go.
виглядає не дуже приємно
Crazy.
для мало.
Aquí tienes tu rana.
I feel like
Is he
Вона його
actually?
трохи принизила
Crazy.
своїми
Where
розмовами.
did you
Але я надіюсь, він не піде далі.
where did you take this
Where?
from?
Did I kiss wrong?
Well, that wasn't her natural
Sorry,
Kiss?
instinct,
no
was
no
it?
he
That is the
he's
first
feeling
thought
unwell.
that came to her mind, but
Gigi, you don't
Ну
want to
тут я вже буду радий, якщо
¿Por qué
собака
mamá se
з'явиться.
deje nomás?
slapping.
Damn, he actually go.
Oh,
Come on.
No, pero
Stupid dog.
Like she,
maldito perro, no interrumpas. Yo sé que te llamamos, pero
Poor Jinchi.
no.
Wow,
Me
that was
dañan la
wild.
novela.
The leg and everything. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, good boy.
Things were just
Pero vamos a dejar de ser nomás.
she's negatives to her logical mind, I think.
What's
Sí,
that?
sin saber.
We
Yo,
see
my
like
boy.
Hey.
her
Yeah,
reaction
sabe
to
la
all
rama.
the stuff
Yeah, can you
then
get
was
out of here?
very kind of scientific.
Now,
isn't
you
it?
can't
Like
just
frogs
ignore
and-
the situation.
Yeah.
now.
God,
Like,
I love this guy.
You
The
know,
smell of like Jinchi and like the
you know, you can't
kind of
ignore
element
this.
of
Oh,
Right?
he has his
no,
face
no,
on
no,
it.
no,
the
no,
situation.
no,
Pero 5
Ah.
minutos
Yeah,
era mucho
just
I know
tiempo.
this always
just
Steve.
we know how
With what
how
happened,
fast.
like
so
him and
Yeah, we didn't get to look at the face.
interesting to see it
for a
so
second I forgot her name.
embedded in her that even like she thinks like that in a
Well.
situation like this.
Cositas.
But again, that's who she is.
So 12.5, definitely, right?
Okay,
Definitely. huh?
awesome. I love that. But again, there wasn't really
Good
too much
question.
of any frog stuff going on, was
I still don't understand. I'm so sorry. Like I have.
I
to,
like that, though.
Like yeah, I'm
Smuggled
still
I
in,
like that
okay.
because everybody was
Everyone
big in
used
this
to
stuff,
like
Like her hand,
and I like the fact that nobody
Why
spoiled
was
it
it
and they
down
kind of like
first of all?
misdirected us.
They're high-ranking officials.
Хоча можна так постаратися перевірити його
Why did it turn like this and go down?
залученість до цього.
And
Хоча
specifically, why was it like
з
this?
такими великими сім'ями дуже тяжко, особливо в таких сетінгах, як Китай,
No.
I saw.
Ротанії.
Ooh, rabbit holes.
Rabbits.
Enough.
Oh.
Okay.
Buen perrito. Aunque nos
Right,
interrumpió.
Kosen, yeah.
Як
His
вона
pride
навіть
is
не
so-
Of course he's
проговорилася.
angry.
Jinchi done a really good job
Listen.
there, of like letting out a lot of the things he's had stored in him.
Molesto por eso, nada más.
Знаєте, навіть в цій ситуації обидва не дуже поступили нормально. Мама
You
вже
That was
знала,
quite
що
impressive to me because it was only
тема
something.
з'їжджає.
really hit him where it hurts.
Uh-huh.
Хоча я розумію, що не хочу влазити,
What?
Okay.
але тут
Injuring
це
the dog.
щось серйозне вже було, я думаю,
Also, do you think
могла
that was
послухати нормально.
evidently a bit of
Але
really took a
Джинші
big
тим, що
look
почав
inside,
вже
huh?
лізти прямо за поцілунком, теж не
things are a
дуже.
bit high.
Stops.
Ooh.
Missing the word.
Ooh.
Adrenaline, a lot of adrenaline going on right now. Not just from that situation, but obviously the attempted
That
assassination
doesn't-
and jumping off of
Цікаво,
cliff.
чи є
Jump
це.
Uh-huh.
I think, yeah, a lot of.
Yeah,
Damn.
they found it. Mm-hmm.
That probably flared things up and probably helped Jinchi.
Is this?
Adrenaline is a hell of a powerful drug.
No, it's the person.
I mean, you should have been done that like an hour ago. Yeah, exactly.
The person who
Цікаво,
brought.
це спеціально таку зробили, щоб всіх...
He seems
Yeah,
so
of course,
suspicious,
right?
this guy. Oh, it's
Oh,
Lihaku.
it's
Wait, what?
Lihaku.
Ah,
Okay,
ok, todo es parte del plan.
А, да.
Oh, they
Це
That's
Ліхако
concocted a plan,
спеціально
didn't
приніс
they?
таку тканину,
Habrá un mensaje ahí.
щоб так спровоцювати
Oh, this has
Yeah,
been a
he
great
realizes that
episode,
he's
though.
trying
пошуки
something, some kind of
стрільців і
They have a
зброї.
plan going
Що
on.
воно десь
Bueno,
все
quieren
ж таки
encontrar
в когось
culpables.
з гостів.
Like,
Definitely
oh, I
worth
think
waiting a
Mom was
week
probably
for
planning
that.
to.
Oh, the smell.
Buen perrito.
Lihaku.
Okay.
Excuse
Is this one of the
me.
shooters? I don't remember
Я
what they
так
look
розумію,
like.
вони не хочуть
Yeah.
прям
Keep
зразу
an eye on
на
that
чисту
guy.
вводити, просто знати хто, щоб потім
I
якось
feel
його
like probably the
підловити.
opposite.
Lihaku is such a cutie pie.
Розумно,
Да,
розумно.
He's so adorable.
І щоб не перед лицем всіх.
I think animals are really good with stuff like that, aren't they? They've just got this kind of feeling towards people.
Наскільки цікаво, вони
Especially
далеко
dogs, they
зайдуть.
kind of seem to.
No,
really
it's
know
pomegranate juice.
if a person is a nice
Something
person
was
or
coming
not.
out of the water.
Oh my god.
Arrows. Right. Okay.
Цікаво, стрілу
Oh.
підставну вони дістали де, але...
Oh.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, why was your arrow found by the
Ooh. Lowen.
Probably stall. Yeah.
I mean, that is a possibility that someone could have done that.
Más bien podría hacer eso.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I do agree.
Nah,
It'd be
they're trying
stupid
Ми ж
to...
ми
like that.
знаємо,
That
що
would
вони
be
не стрілами
stupid.
стріляли.
Ooh. Okay, Diaku.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be
Business.
stupid to leave the same kind of arrows in your
Запанікував
wagon.
твою.
Absolutely.
Yo,
leaving them to
Liago
you.
is the boy, man. They just have a plan going on and he's
Там викрили
executing his role.
у нього стрілу, щоб так.
Look at him! Look at him!
That the dog was barking.
That's
at
an
him.
interesting
Попову, ти не
double
тільки
like
бачиш, але весь
that.
ліс.
Yeah, again, I don't think it is, but
I want to see his relationship with Pyrin and stuff like that.
he's quite bold.
Was it Pyrin? I think so, right? It was
Oh,
Pyrin
there
that he
you
was
go.
like
Oh.
courting.
It's the guy that, yeah.
Ну,
the
коротше,
dog
так
bark.
ми його і
Yeah,
зловимо,
there is.
прям
Aquí
на
está,
гарячому.
culpable.
He's
Obviously
trying
it was this
to
guy.
find, like, take the gun because they're finding, searching the forest. Yep, there you go. They baited him out. Oh.
Ah, ya lo consiguió.
The FIFA.
А, вони вже і знайшли, це
well,
все
well.
нормально.
Oh, empty.
Let's
так
go,
розумію,
Mal.
що
Man.
була
Get
собака.
fucked.
Siempre un paso adelante.
Nah, dude.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Nice.
okay, yeah. Damn, Diaku, that was
Nice.
quick.
Look at
Dale
this guy.
fortachón.
I thought Jinji was gonna do it.
Я боюсь тільки від того, що він може
El
бути
Perro
якоюсь
estaba
такою
basadísimo.
Good
There we
boy.
have it.
пішкою маленькою.
Lo supo desde el principio.
І буде тяжко
I wonder if there's
дізнатися,
anything
хто
scientific behind that.
підіслав.
Like the
Yo.
dog's intuition.
Mm.
Or if it's just one of those unwritten rules things.
Yeah.
Right.
Gunpowder
Gunpowder.
or sulfur.
Take the dog along on the.
Ah,
Ah.
I see.
Oh.
Shoot him out.
Por eso lo dejaron ahí.
Trying to
Think
kill
safe.
Jinchi.
Yeah, and there were
Okay.
multiple of them, so I'm guessing.
Hmm.
Latest model from the west. Okay.
Hmm.
Por eso
Interesting.
dispararon más. Yo no creo
Yeah,
que
it
sea
looks
pequeño,
honestly,
pero
it looks
It's a
fairly
little bit of
modern.
a shame that
Like,
Jinchi's
more
touched it,
modern than I
honestly.
expected.
I'm actually a little
Нормально.
bit surprised because I think in season one,
По-моєму,
Now,
дарма
now.
він вистрілив.
Did-
Міг би залишити на
I
всякий
mean, he's kind of
випадок.
incriminated himself by finding the
Sharks
exact
mother
spot
makes
where
you
the
wanna
gun would
plug
be,
your
but
nose.
to even more incriminate him to use the.
Le voy a
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because of the sulfur, right?
I feel like that's something that
Oh, that's.
Sí, huele mal.
we've seen Man
One
Mao use
from
something
when we
like
were
that,
shot
something
at on
similar to
that
that
cliff.
before.
Okay.
Fingerprints
Yeah,
is not
that's
an
what
exact
they did.
science during this
Use
time
the
period,
dog
but
to find
I
the.
imagine
Nice.
that there'd probably be quite a good chance that
Are you gonna pee
It's
on
not
him?
in
that
Oh!
could help.
Good dog.
I thought it was gonna
Maybe I'm
pee on
just
him.
absolutely wrong in saying that. Dunno.
Цікаво, звідки ця собака вже
I think this is
взялася?
enough to incriminate
Yeah, I
him
kind of
anyway,
feel
so-
bad for them too.
Alright.
But you had to do something,
Bueno,
right?
pero no lo pusieron
See,
culpable.
so those arrowheads were complete like duds, diversions, or I guess bait.
Hmm.
Well, it worked out. Eventually.
La cara de mamado.
He was used a bit as well.
Funny enough, I think
Okay,
Mao Mao is probably the
nice.
safest
Alright.
guard he could have had
wow.
during all this.
Hmm.
Are you gonna talk to him, Mal Mal? You really should listen to what
¿Qué
he has to
piensas,
say.
mamado?
Він не здивується, якщо після такого
Hmm.
мама почне його і збігати
Lots
трохи,
really go
щоб
for it
більше
like
не
that.
влізати ще в цю ситуацію.
Okay.
Але я надіюсь, що
One thing that I'm
навіть
not
якщо
certain
це
on
Венеція,
is,
все ж таки вони
І Мау-Мау
якось на
Sorry.
діалог хоч якийсь
Oh, there
проможуть
we go.
поговорити
Copy
серйозно, а не так, як в тій печері, коли все пішло шкереберть трохи.
As the masked lord.
Yeah.
Здається, вже цю таємницю немає сенсу тягнути
Вау.
довго для обох. Або мені просто вже не
Yep.
хочеться,
Вау.
щоб цей сюжет так тягнувся довго.
Yeah, so they kept this
Особливо,
under
коли
wraps.
дві
Obviously,
серії
it's
підряд
obviously
Should be
the
dead.
people who
майже
grant
намагаються
rights,
розповісти, але не виходить.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
death is.
Fueron
She's
unas
right,
horas
sorry.
They
intensas.
did attempt to
Oh, a
kill
lot happened.
a high standing figure, which again
Claro.
in this day and age is
Se supone
usually
que son
very
dos personas
punishable by
distintas,
death.
¿no?
Quite crazy. The further back in history you get, the more important a person who died is, the harsher the treatment. I'm not sure if that's still the case. It probably is to a certain extent. I'm not
Тобто
really
така
too
в
clued up.
нього
Hmm.
історія
Там.
придумана.
¿Dice pasado?
Yeah, I think lives have gotten
All
more
right.
equal as time's gone by.
She's to go.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ah.
De la familia más.
My household.
Okay.
Interesting.
What was he
Yeah.
talking about? Jinchi?
The masked lord is with us this time. Uh-huh.
Вони про Джинчі говорять. А я спочатку
So, Jinchi
подумав, що
came
вони про його сина
Yeah,
так
pretending to
сказали.
be a eunuch
Дивно.
before, and now he's here as
Ну да, все ж
Terrible
таки, я так
bronze
розумію,
scar on his face.
більш
Masked man.
Sure, let's go with that.
малі.
Still locked away in his room.
Yeah.
Знать, коротше, не знає про
Izuko.
нього нічого.
Damn.
Si supiera que son la misma persona.
burn
Yeah.
face, Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger. I can't imagine two people looking more different. Freddy Krueger and Jinchi.
La desgracia del joven príncipe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
De una quiere chismear.
Please.
Si supiera que el emperador tiene a dos
Interesting.
listas.
Interesting.
Поповзли
There's so much in that conversation.
по головних цих.
Yeah.
Claro, si está apto o no.
Okay, yeah, I mean, okay, that makes sense.
Well, if anything, I think he proved he's got strong and good people around him.
Oh,
No,
I don't know.
no.
Mom was just-
No.
I mean, he
Oh.
tried to
Only a
talk
part
to
of
her.
it.
But like, you know.
Like the thing is, she knows, but that's good.
Yeah, she is.
Ya lo dijeron,
I
¿lo
thought
ves?
he was going to toast.
He,
Filled out.
damn.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
mean, I get it.
That's a
but,
very
like,
Yeah, as I said.
realistic way to
random.
think about it.
Call them
Yeah.
pieces,
at least
No,
that's
mamá,
what-
no me sirve, tienes que saberlo.
whatever.
Hace eso, está pendiente.
Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we don't know. And we
Mhm.
just found them and that's it. Like, since they're saying it's from foreign made,
Also the thing
I'm
with, like,
assuming
the
those.
West-
Yep,
those
that was
were
my initial
involved
thought.
in this.
A lot of badness came with this stuff. I
Girls
keep
can
saying
chicken.
this every week.
Yeah,
It's probably
makes
about.
sense. Thought about that.
But the imports we had early on
Right,
this season,
okay.
it's like a lot of bad things came from that.
Yeah, that as well. Like one of them was pregnant, or like okay.
Hmm.
Невже вони
Oh,
все ж таки в цьому
Я
змішані? Я знаю, що
traído
вони
todo
Oh,
eso.
ще не поїхали і будуть ще замішані в історіях якихось. Тим більше їхнє закінчення було
Te
дуже
entran en
Interesting. Why are you
цікаве,
here?
як на мене. Тому я з одного боку радий, що не
Come
залишилось.
on.
Може,
Fuera
de la
що
ram,
десь
digo.
щось
La verdad.
We were
іншого
getting
боку,
locked
feel like
in
you
now.
probably do need to talk
із
things
цими
out a bit.
вбивцями.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we did
Oh,
actually see this in the
calm
preview,
down.
didn't we?
You know what?
Así
Навряд
como
все ж таки
asustado.
тут нормальна
Like I said,
розмова.
there's
Good
a lot of
fucking job,
adrenaline before,
Jinchi.
so probably best we do this.
Great response from Shinji. Great
Por
fucking
provocarlo.
response. I appreciate that a
Yeah.
lot.
I figured that's
Tremenda
what you were
provocación.
apologizing for. Oh.
Creció en
Oh,
un
yeah, I guess
ambiente
that makes sense,
difícil.
doesn't it? 'Cause just
So she's
looking at
like
this
her
scene.
emotions,
Yeah.
like yeah.
No esperaba ver esto.
Ну, ще я дуже здивований такій ситуації, знаючи її скільки там 4 матусь.
Right.
Головне,
I can
це
understand
може
that.
щодо
That
того,
makes
як
sense.
вони
Why she would have trouble with that?
поладнали з нею. Хоча, по-моєму, вони з самого дитинства з нею були.
Whereas I think I'm the
Pero eso es
opposite
toda
of that, to be
fría,
honest
sí.
with you.
Oh.
I'm pretty. Feel like
Always
I'm
been
pretty
Master
good at
Jinchi
reading
to
the
me,
room,
huh?
reading people.
Hmm,
Eso suena
that's good.
romántico,
What's everything?
dependiendo
Oh, yeah,
cómo lo
he's in love.
lo
Usually
veas.
accurate.
Yep. And that's enough.
It's one of the reasons
Oh, wow,
I'm
she said it.
None of them.
characters.
Has anything
Так,
to
це
That's wild.
не казав
That's
наперед.
wild, Mao.
Це лаваком.
Знаючи всякі історії гребню,
I don't know if he's gonna like it.
можна предсказати,
Аунque
чим
sea
можливо це
emperador,
закінчиться. Хоча я буду
Oh.
здивований,
Yeah.
якщо тут цього не буде.
What?
Oh, his balls?
Oh shit.
Es
Ah,
es
bizarre.
dinero, sí.
Are they-
Oh,
really?
Cute.
okay.
What is that?
They have to focus on
Es lo
that
que le debía.
light touch.
I wanted to give you this.
Is it the what was
Kinda
it the
cute.
Así la va a
Bezor or
obligar.
whatever? Hasn't she been waiting?
Sí,
all this
sí,
long?
era lo que estaba
That-
consiguiendo.
that's what it is.
Completely.
Вона його вже не
Or
слухає.
no?
Oh,
Yes, it is. Okay.
No, I know
There we
it is.
go.
Consiguiendo
Finally,
Ah,
we've been waiting on this for so long.
las medicinas más
She
raras.
finally
del
got
mundo.
it.
listening to
Finally,
Jason?
it's been a
I
long
was
time.
wondering when she was finally gonna get
okay.
there.
Lo que se esforzó para conseguir eso.
Зразу вийшло до нього.
Por eso tienes que escucharlo, ¿no?
You can't be mad at that.
Так,
Right?
це стає з голови.
Te enamoras, mamá, detente.
І жінка, певно, і рада.
Was it sad?
А?
Good job, you got to see that smile.
You should have given it later to her. First
Que aunque le
talk
digas
to
no lo va a
her.
escuchar ahora.
Finally,
Then
it's
give
been
it
such a
some
long time since
Поговорили
last
б
heard
щось
about
нормальне,
this.
вибачились.
Yeah, the ox.
Un solo
sold
dedo
it
tenías.
finally.
Gigi, you should
Ah.
have
God
talked to
damn,
her.
What's
before
she gonna
giving
do with that?
Am I pronouncing that right, by the way?
Oh,
Que mínimo
there you
debería
go.
escucharlo, ¿no?
Is that a word I've ever actually remember hearing said out loud?
Yo lo ayudo.
That's wild. Mama,
Якщо
you are
чесно,
the
це
most
дуже звучить
dangerous
як
woman.
погроза.
It
Damn.
might end up killing him.
You're talking
Ти
about
It's your fault. You should have
You should
given
have
this
waited to
a
give that
conversation.
to
Хотів би я такого
little
почути
longer.
б просто. Представте
Is it
жінку.
quick
Oh, they
enough?
both do?
Sorry to pause.
They have the
30 seconds left,
Qua
so I won't pause on that
character.
time.
Why are they like splitting up like this?
I imagine that could be
Move on.
reasonably
The
done
moon
if you're like
prince.
a baby
All right.
or a young kid. I think.
Cannot stay in your
I don't
temporary
really
position
know.
forever.
It's
No.
not something
Now
I've
we're
looked
getting into
into,
good stuff.
obviously.
Definitely not.
От
The Moon
відчуваю, що
Prince.
друга половина
Yeah, I
сезону
mean,
буде
or
прям
Emperor's younger brother.
Responsabilidad,
Yep.
siempre se lo he
супер
dicho.
серйозно,
It's gonna be a horror fan.
неочікувано.
Ah,
Sí,
sí,
ese se supone que es un hombre.
Було жінку
Maldito
відкривається
sea.
все.
Carajo,
Уже не
maldito
пе-
sea.
не
I had a feeling that was
перед-
Or justify that he has an
Pero la
Yeah,
manera
it's
de
his
ser
actual
de
spell.
Alright.
I wonder if this
Porque lo
was
hace,
the
porque se
end
rehúsa a
of
escuchar. Y justamente por eso, porque sabe que lo que
or I guess
ella
the
pudo
end of the
escuchar,
quarter.
que se enteraría
Kind
sería algo muy
of, like it didn't feel like it was the end of
vería
an
muchas
ending
cosas
to
y la metería en problemas.
to a volume as let's say volume one, because that one had like full on, flashback to everything that's happened, like we ended up like a special song and stuff like that. This one felt like just an end of an arc, right? Which is great, but I do want this right either way, this was a while so that entire scene was escalated so fast. Jesus Christ, Mama was just making fun of him. Granted, maybe she was having this side a bit too much, but she kind of wanted to, you know,
Yeah, at least now we're all
she didn't want to talk too much about it, which is fair enough. She was like, you know what, this is not about that I want to talk too much about it. She's like, if I just block it out, if I just live in denial, then I'm gonna get me, you know, the less I know, the better. So I respect that. And she wanted to kind of like, you know, deny it for a bit, and then Jinshi was like, you know what, nah, I'm going to deal with this. So he just grabbed her like, that's wild. He had an interesting mindset, you know. Some people would say like a W-raised mindset, but yeah, I think he was really I don't want to say violent, but it wasn't quite comment, you know. Granted, I love the fact that he apologized. He acknowledged the fact that he was going, maybe I might criticize Mama with that in a negative way, and he apologized for it. I appreciate it. I think Jinshi has grown so much since the beginning. I think, well, actually, I don't think it's just Jinshi. I think Jinshi was always a great person. It's just that his relationship with Mama has grown so much, right? I think Jinshi, yeah, he's been a great person, but he's been using things like that for different reasons because of his, you know, position in the past and stuff like that. And yeah, he's been using his looks as like some kind of like method to, you know,
That was
you know what he's been used
12
for, like
episodes.
checking
I'm sure I have
the other courts.
Definitely some